You were in for a big treat because these things are truly amazing. A lot of us settle for these kind of old school, you know, the fiber mats or whatever they are. I think this is made out of coconut fiber. Some are made out of bamboo, whatever material. They don't really absorb a lot of the mess, and you can see them right here. A lot of them don't have anywhere for this mess to go, so it kind of just trickles in or out wherever you walk. But when you get the AstroTurf mats, you'll be amazed at how they take the dirt off your shoes, off your feet, off little paw prints if you've got a pet. They're amazing. Peter Kilcullen is here. These are a customer pick, by the way. Everybody loves these. And Pete,
hey, Guy.
Do we actually get 2 of these?
Yes, yeah, this is a great set to have 2, which I love because then you're going to be able to have it at your front door. You're going to be able to have one at the back door. Now, where I have one in the house, and it has made such a huge difference, is going to be in our garage. We've got the little step up into the kitchen. Because here's what's so nice about these mats. When you get these and they're able to trap all the dirt and the sand.
Pete, there's like 10 pounds of dirt in there.
Right.
Look at that.
It traps that dirt. I think it's really neat that it's doing what you want a mat to do, right?
Yeah.
It's keeping all the dirt, all the sand, all the grit from getting into the house. So maybe you're protecting those hardwood floors, which is really nice. But then you're also maybe sweeping less. You're maybe having to vacuum less. I can tell you, for me, when we have this mat outside that door that leads from the garage into the kitchen, it is perfect. Because the problem in Florida is the sand,
Pete, let's
right?
do it.
We get so much sand. So it does such a great job. So when you look at these mats, look at this one, all those fingers, that's what's grabbing all that dirt. So how about this boot right here, for an example, all that sand and dirt. When you go across that mat, it scrapes the bottom of that boot, grabs all the sand and dirt, but what you don't see it laying on top. So what's interesting is that I was still able to clean that boot. But what if I had been having, you know, people in and out of the house for months and months and months? Look at this. I want to show you that that wasn't the first boot that we scraped the sand off.
How much you got in there?
This is what is so amazing. Durable, really great looking, but then all that sand was in this mat and it still worked. You were talking about those mats earlier. You know what happens, you know, so many times. Oh, here it is. You're seeing that boot and you're seeing those fingers, that real AstroTurf, grabbing, scraping the bottom of the boot.
Pete. That's what they look like.
But what's so cool about it is then all of a sudden all that dirt and grit falls down in between all those little fingers. And so it doesn't cause those, you know, kind of dirty spots. You remember when we went on that mat over there, and I've had this before with these old mats that get dirty and moldy. You get to the front door and you're looking for that one little section that's not dirty.
Hasn't been scraped off.
Right, so I have an area to clean my feet. But here with these door scraper mats, they always look great. They always trap the dirt. And I know you've seen me do this, Guy, you know, many times.
I still think you have a trap door under there. I think you're making this up.
Well, because what happens is when you see all that sand and dirt,
where's it going,
just go down into that mat. That's why it's so perfect. It's not laying on the surface. So this mat is great, and it continues to grab that dirt. So think about how many times you've walked into your own house and you're thinking you're spending extra time out in front of the house trying to get that dirt off your shoes. Now it's going to take you just seconds. And what about the kids? And what about when you're in a hurry and you just walk across that mat? What's neat about this is when I walk across the mat without even stopping and doing the whole wiping your feet, it's doing the job. So even if you walk across it, it's going to do a better job. Isn't that cool?
It is.
And feels good too, right?
And yeah, it really does, even if you got bare feet. And what I like to do when the kids are really messy, have them just do a little spin like that, and you'll see the stuff come off your shoes.
Oh, yeah.
And we live, Pete knows, we live near the beach, so the issue I have is sand. And I got, you know also, because you've been to my house, I have beautiful hardwood floors in there that are like 100 years old. Right. I can't afford to get sand in on those floors. It'll ruin them.
Absolutely. This will do it. I mean, it really is. It's just nice that you're going to be so happy that you have a doormat that does what it should do. And then you're going to have a doormat that's going to last a long time. I've had mine well over a year. And the great thing is it looks absolutely no different from the day we put it out there. It continues to work. You know what I did the other day? So we're showing how you can shake these out. You can wash them off with your hose. I was in the garage, and I'm always using the blower to blow the leaves out. I took the blower to the mat, blew all the dirt out of the mat, and it was good as new again. To continue to trap all that dirt and sand.
By the way, you can easily wash them. Peter also will get you hooked up with a pressure washer, too. And if you really want to dynamically clean anything, including these, you can blast everything off. But Pete shows you basically shake it out. That's all you need to do. And maybe once every couple of months, throw a little dish soap on there and rinse it out. With a hose.
Use your garden hose.
All you do.
Absolutely.
Now, Peter, I am still not seeing any. There's no trace of the set. What's under? You got a trap door under there.
Nope, all that dirt's in there. So what's neat about it is, so watch. So we've got another, we want to check out those colors. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, let me
Go
do
ahead.
that really quick. So this is black cherry.
That's a neat color. It really is.
All right, very limited. This is
the green.
evergreen.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if we called it green or evergreen, but it's evergreen, which it looks like. It's kind of a deep green. This is that beautiful
Flint, I believe it's called.
flint. Are we calling it flint? It's flinty. All right, it's pretty much gray. And then you know what this is? I know
Jute.
this is jute.
Yeah, that beige color. That's a really nice neutral.
Love this. This will go with anything. Over here, this is the Hall of Shame of rugs because everybody's had this thing, right? Look at this thing. Why even bother with this? It's so thin. There's no tread on it. I mean, that's not going to get anything. This is too tight. And this also harbors bacteria, this one here, by the way. Can they get moldy and stanky?
Well, it's just putting a
Look
little
at how little
bit.
you're putting on there.
Because
Here, let me work
sits,
it in.
It sits on top, and that's where you
It's still
start to
there.
search for those clean areas on your mat.
Yeah. Peter, show your boot thing because I want everybody to see that.
So what happens is after all that dirt I've been putting in there, remember this muddy boot or sand and grit, when you go over that mat again, it's going to work no matter how much sand that I've already put in there. All of that sand is in there and it keeps working. And there you can see the negative, right? That mat that you've had it for so long, or you've had it for a short time.
You're not welcome with that, Pete. It says welcome. You're not welcome.
Well,
now watch the difference with this, okay? Because they're like they're almost like little picks that go up inside the tread of your shoe.
Right.
And they get rid of it. Now, Peter, let me show everybody the before. Look at, there it is. Now watch.
This was all the sand that came out of there, and
That's
it still
crazy.
continues to work. So, I mean, again, you can see this mat, how durable it is. I love that you're not going to be spending money every single year. I mean, you know you've had that mat, and you like it because it looks great.
Amazing.
And then in just a few months, it's wet, it's dirty, and then you're buying a new one. Here, you're going to have easy cleaning with this. I don't think I've ever cleaned it. I've almost always just shake it out. As I said, I took the blower to it the other day and blew all the dirt out of it, and it's as good as new. But it really does such a nice job. You're going to be cleaning less, right? Sweeping.
Yeah,
and
and by the way, I know I haven't reminded you enough, but you get two of these. So front porch, back porch. You know what my dad did when he had his first AstroTurf mats? He cut one of them in half, and he used it when he would go, because he snorkeled at the beach, and he would go clamming, and he would get sand all over his feet and his shoes.
Nice.
He'd take it out of the car, and he'd scrape his feet, and he'd put it back in. I was like, you know, that's pretty dang smart, Dad. Anyway, if you would like to get two of these, it's only $29.95. Good job, Pete.